Hey guys, today I wanted to talk to you about the trials and tribulations and the pitfalls of taking care of others instead of taking care of yourself. We all know the whole thing of when you're on an airplane, you have to put your own mask on before you put it on somebody else. That's kind of the same thing in life. However, currently, something that is kind of pulling me out and giving me structure is to help my husband. So I pick out his clothes for him. Yes, I dress him. I make sure that his car is moved, as you have heard. And I do, I made lunches for him and all of these things to make his life easier and to give me something to focus on and something that I can complete and that I can feel accomplished in. So right now, that is helping me and it is making me, feel better and not feel useless and not feel like a trash person, because I'm at least, helping one person in this world. The alternate side to that is helping people and not yourself in life in general. And I sometimes am guilty of that to the point where it's a detriment to myself, because I would rather make sure that other people are okay than take time for myself to make sure that I'm okay. And it's a very interesting balance, and it is something that makes you make sure that you are standing up for yourself, you're standing up for your time, because your time is important. I'm going to say that again. Your time is important, and don't let anyone make you feel like it's not. Your health is important. Again, your health is important, mental and otherwise. And when you feel something coming on, or when you feel like you need to step away, when you feel like you need to take a night, take a night. The world isn't going to stop. Nothing terrible is going to happen. Just be sure to communicate with people so that if someone needs to pick up the slack somewhere, they know that they can do that. And I guarantee you, people will pick up the slack. One thing that I've learned from all of this is that the best thing that you can do for yourself is reach out and let people know what you need. I am typically a very private, closed off person. It takes a long time to let me open up to you and, all that stuff. It's either that or I just like word vomit all over you. And so these these giant parts of myself, but you don't know the real me. And so it gets very interesting and whatever. So that's kind of the levels of me. But through all of that, sometimes I feel like I am alone and like I don't have, real friends, and I don't have people that I can actually ask to go and do these things, because I'm putting stress on them when, they don't know me well enough. Whereas if they reached out to me and said, hey, can you do this for me? I would do it in a heartbeat. So whatever you would do for someone in a heartbeat, someone else will do for you. And if you keep telling yourself that, then that is a part of your own self-love. And it reminds you of your self-worth. And I have really been overwhelmed and so very grateful for the amount of people who have reached out and who have, said they would help. And, I haven't always followed up on it because I haven't needed it, or I crawled back into my hole or whatever. But something that I want to take away from all of this is that even acquaintances, if you reach out, will help you through things, and that's how you become friends. What? So, take care of yourself however you need to, and if that means that you need to focus on someone else for a little bit, that's fine. Just make sure that your needs are getting met at the same time, and also make sure that when the time comes that you need to focus on yourself again, you can do that without feeling guilty, and that, whomever you're taking care of, whether it be one person or 1,000 people, that's why volunteering is great for this kind of a thing, that you reach an understanding and you communicate, so that if it's one person that you've been helping, that they don't suddenly feel like, oh, you've lost interest, or you've, what's suddenly going on. I had a conversation on, our dog walk, that right now I'm kind of obsessing over getting, his schedule taken care of, and there are these things that he needs to get done, and I know he needs to get them done, so I'm doing everything I can to make that happen. And he was like, well, but don't you need to be focusing on yourself? And I was like, this is my way of focusing on myself. I'm not hiding. I'm not slipping anything under the rug. I am starting to become productive. So that's my 2 cents for the day. But bottom line, lead from love. All right. Happy Thursday.